3 months ago, essentially. We started 3 months
Mhm.
ago.
Yeah.
And we're up. I just did the numbers, and I won't share a dollar amount just to keep it confidential, but let's share percentage.
Yeah.
We're up 30% in 3 months. And here's the crazy part: the stock market is up only 7% in the same time frame. You are like so 14, 21. You're like 4xing the stock market right now. And the cool part is for you, this isn't buy and hold where we got to sit there and wait and decide where to sell. You make money every single week. You can pull this money out if you want to, for lifestyle, for fun, or we just keep using it for to make our passive income there. But the
Yeah.
cool thing is the money's liquid. It's available like for you right away, and you're kicking the stock market's butt, and you don't even own anything. How about that? Hey everyone! Hey, really excited to share this interview with you. I've got Laura, Amanda, Kelly in the house. I'm just jealous that you have three first names. Like I've always wanted to have two first names for a first and a last name, and here you are with three.
Oh yeah. Well, I get called Amanda, I get called Kelly, I get the whole thing here in
You
Mexico.
just know
So
to respond
I live in Mexico.
if you
So
hear
yeah.
Laura, if you hear Amanda, or if you hear Kelly, you're like, that's me.
Yep.
Just
That's me.
respond. I love it. I love it. Well, hey, let's dive in. Let's talk about the passive income stuff that we've been doing, the successes. Let's talk the failures too. There haven't been any, so there's no failures to talk about. We'll just skip that. And truly, there hasn't been.
Yeah, there's been no
There's been no failures.
knock on
Um,
wood.
it's hard to fail at this. The reason why I love this process, and the reason why we'll talk a bit of how we got you introduced to it, but the reason why I reached out to you when I did and said, "Hey, I got an idea. I think if you have some money, I got some idea that's going to work for you," and it's almost 100% fail proof, because of the way we do it here. It's really hard to like lose money.
Yeah.
It really is. And in fact, yeah, we've never lost money in your account here. So, but let's dive in. Let's talk about the successes and let's talk about the journey here and where we're going.
I went through a significant transition in my life during
Yeah.
COVID. And my husband at the time was very smart with the finances.
Yeah.
So I let him kind of take on that role.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been on my own for like over the last 4 years, living here in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, working, remotely, which is amazing. I'm doing really well with my coaching, background and everything.
Yeah.
Although I felt like I had like this money that was just sitting in my bank account
Yeah.
and I wasn't doing anything with it. And I know how important it is to invest in certain
Yeah.
things, and I had no knowledge about it. So when you reached out to me, Mike, and we talked about it, there was like no question, like, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it was funny because so when you worked with me, just so everyone's clear, it was helping people get out of debt.
yeah,
Right? That's what we did.
yeah.
We helped a lot of people get out of like consumer debt and all that stuff and just bad habits and behaviors. And that program, super successful. 8 figures. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but over 8 figures of debt paid off.
Wow,
Eight
that's
figures.
incredible.
Yeah, and in just a couple of years. But what happened was a lot of people got out of debt and they said, well, what's next? Right?
Exactly.
What's next? And I said, well, the next thing is we really, the next thing and the fun thing is to go build some wealth. And so we started teaching a little bit about wealth building, but which is great. It's doing amazing. But then what happened? I don't know if you know this part of the story, and this is around the time I reached out to you. I had a bunch of real estate people reach out to me. And myself, I was looking for real estate deals myself. I know you're in real estate, right? Like, so you're in that world. And I could not find any decent spreads. The spreads were horrible. So
Mm.
I'd buy the house after my, mortgage payment, property tax, insurance, like all my deductibles. I was, the spread showed they were going to walk away with a couple $100 a month.
Mm.
And a lot of my real estate friends that's what they were in. Hey, I own this like $500,000 home. I'm making 4K a month in rent on it after all my expenses. I'm walking away with like 250. I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work for $250.
Yeah, right.
And so I
Mm.
started teaching them this passive income strategy that we'll talk about with you in just a sec here. Started teaching them that. And all of a sudden, these guys real estate buddies were making now 4K a month and it was theirs to keep, or 3K a month or 2K a month, whatever, the numbers are different, but all of a sudden they're making way more money for a lot less leverage and they were keeping all of it.
Yeah.
And that's around the time I reached out to you and said, hey, by the way, if you're looking to make some more money above and beyond your current job, because what happened also, maybe I should share this, the industry kind of fell apart, didn't it?
It totally, yeah, the coaching industry has completely
It's
shifted.
different. It's shifted. Yeah, I shouldn't say fall apart, but it's shifted from what we were doing three, four,
Yes.
5 years ago. And a lot of my coaching friends and sales friends were having issues. I said, hey, by the way, did you make a lot of money during the glory years? And a lot of
Mhm.
them did. I'm like, did you keep a good chunk of it? And a lot of them did. I said, well, why don't you come and let me help you make you a passive income on some of that money? That way you're not reliant. If you have a bad month, you're not going to ruin yourself. You still got consistent income coming in. And that's when I called you.
And it was, yeah, the best
Ling-a-ling-a-ling.
thing ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. And as soon as, like, I always feel so comfortable talking to you, like, so freely about finances and everything because I totally trust you. Like, we worked together for over a
Yeah.
year. I know you're like a really genuine person. And
Well,
at
thank you.
that point, it was like I was sitting up at night wondering, what am I gonna do? I have money sitting in my bank account. It's not working for me.
Yeah.
I need somebody to help me, and I didn't know who to reach out to because I have worked with, a previous company
Yeah.
like we talked about, and yeah, they doubled my money, but it was like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And when I spoke with you, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is incredible that I can have something coming in like each week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what did you say? Like today, like we've upped it like 30%.
So we started in September. So we started
Yeah.
as 3 months ago, essentially. We started 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And we're up. I just did the numbers, and I won't share dollar amount just to keep it confidential, but let's share percentage.
Yeah.
We're up 30% in 3 months. And here's the crazy part: the stock market is up only 7% in the same time frame. You are like so 1421. You're like 4xing the stock market right now. And the cool part is for you, this isn't buy and hold where we got to sit there and wait and decide where to sell. You make money every single week. You can pull this money out if you want to, for lifestyle, for fun, or we just keep using it for to make our passive income there. But the
Yeah.
cool thing is the money's liquid. It's available like for you right away, and you're kicking the stock market's butt, and you don't even own anything. How about that?
Well, you actually are kicking the butt because you're taking control of it. And what I love about our relationship that we have together with this is I'm kind of like, I actually have no idea what's really going on all the time. And I just like, I trust Mike like so much that he's like, can I log into your account? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, we're up this much this week. And I was like, yeah, let's do this. And so it's just so much fun
I
because
love it.
I don't have to think about that part.
Yeah, yeah,
And you have my full trust. And it's like incredible what's been going on. So I'm so excited. Like, I don't ever think we're ever going to stop working together here.
hey, I like that. I like that. I
Yeah.
appreciate that you trust me. That's
Yes.
awesome because it does allow us to have a really good relationship and to make you some great money as well.
Yeah,
Some
I
really great
appreciate
money.
it so much.
Let me ask you this: what would you say to those who are like, okay, they're curious because they're like 30% while the market's doing 7. I like those types of returns. Um, and they want to do this, but they're just not sure. What would you say to those people?
Oh, I would say you need to do it because if you keep waiting, you're just going to keep losing money because as long as your money's sitting in your bank account, you're going to be losing.
Yeah,
And if you do have that extra little income, I would say definitely trust Mike because he's on top of it it's almost like every single day. Like I know you check in every Monday.
yeah.
You give
Mondays,
me at the
Thursdays, yeah,
at the end of the week, you tell me how much
yeah,
money I've made. And I would just say like this is probably the best investment. One of the, and I'm a coach. I've done a lot of investments in my
So have I. So you and I have both done a
background.
lot of coaching. Yeah.
But like this is, it's like I've hired Mike as my coach, my investment coach, and he takes care of everything. I feel like I'm just like helped. And
Yeah.
he is honest and he's transparent and yeah, he'll teach you if you want to be taught too, which is really cool. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. My goal is that you know what we're doing here. And yeah, there's those that want to learn it. And that's totally cool. We'll teach it to you. And there's those that just want me to do it or just want to have it done. You know, hey, just
Yeah.
how much showed up this week in the account? Okay, great. And there's those people that just want that. And that's cool as well. That's cool as well. So it's great to have both sides. But yeah, we do, for those that want to learn it, we do teach it as well, the strategy and how it works. And what's great about your account, Laura, is like I said earlier, and let me just touch on this again because people, it may have, just went over people's head. We've, we're rarely invested in, we rarely buy any stock. In fact, when I look at your account right now, we've bought stock 3 times in 3 months.
Yeah.
Everything else is cash in the account, and we're still making money on that. Now, you guys might be curious on how we're doing that. That's what we call the passive income strategy, and that's what we teach you guys. But essentially, that it's a super conservative approach to making passive income every week. Think real estate, kind of that idea where you get a check every month, except we do it every week. And the goal is to fund lifestyle or upkeep lifestyle. I remember when you came to me, you said, if you can make me X amount of dollars to pay like rent, we're good. Like we're good.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I said at your size account, we may hit it, we may not, but we've been hitting it every month. I've actually been really shocked. We've been hitting it every month here, except for September, but every other month we've hit it or went beyond it. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited and happy for your account for that reason.
Yeah, me too. And I'm also like I'm getting out of an investment that I was in for, like I said, 4 or 5 years. So I'm giving that money to you, Mike,
Come
and
on,
we're gonna rock it even more.
we're gonna take over the world.
This is so fun, huh? It's
I
really
love
fun.
this. I love this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. You're awesome. Your account's
Uh,
awesome. You're doing great. It sounds like you're happy.
I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm so happy with like your service and our friendship and our past and everything that it would be a no-brainer to continue working with you.
I
Really.
love it. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.